Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a hell of a show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, we're trying to hit our goal of 200,000 subs by the end of this month, so we really appreciate it if you supported us and helped us reach our goal. Appreciate that. Anyway, let me get into this topic here. So a few hours ago, less than 24 hours ago, Stephen A. Smith released a show on his channel, on the Stephen A. Smith show, where it had the headline saying, LeBron James needs to take more accountability. It's about a 13-second clip that he published. So I decided to click on it to watch and see what he was talking about. So as I was watching, he was talking about the things that were said, and then he said something quite interesting, which was the following. He said that, because if you guys know, he just on, I think Monday, there was a panel of him, Kendrick Perkins, and these guys on ESPN First Take, where Kendrick Perkins was just really getting annoyed with LeBron James. And then he said, Stephen A. Smith on live air said that LeBron allowed people to approach Kendrick Perkins about his views against LeBron James, that didn't align with what they wanted him to say about LeBron James publicly. So as he was talking, he then revealed some pretty surprising or shocking information to me, which was, he said that based on the things that are occurring right now and some of the moves that LeBron has been making, he said that Kendrick Perkins is actually considering removing LeBron James out of his GOAT, or removing him from the GOAT debate, because of some of his moves that he's making. But before we even get into what Stephen A. Smith had to say, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select two or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting two entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do right now is want to play exactly what Stephen A. Smith had to say on his show about Kendrick Perkins. And I want you guys to listen carefully to what he had to say there. And then want to come back and continue on. Take a listen to what Stephen A. Smith had to say here.
Say no more. Because at the end of the day, that's really what it comes down to. By the way, even Kendrick Perkins is rethinking his position on calling LeBron James the GOAT. Because with GOAT status comes accountability. This is not a 9th coach that LeBron James has had in his 21-year career. He's going to be on his 10th coach. Now, Shaq had 13. Kobe had 10. You know, Jason Kidd had 9. We get all of that. Okay? But look at this right here. LeBron James, Cavaliers, Paul Silas, Brendan Malone as an interim, Mike Brown for 5 years, Heat with Eric Spoelstra. If it were up to LeBron, one could argue that wouldn't have happened because LeBron wasn't high on Eric Spoelstra when he first arrived. Pat Riley just let him know, no, bro, you ain't running this organization. I am. Eric Spoelstra ain't going no damn place. And sure enough, Eric Spoelstra has proven to be one of the great coaches in the history of the game. You got Cavaliers coach David Blatt. Well, David Griffin, the GM at the time, didn't really want Blatt. Ownership wanted Blatt, but they wouldn't have picked Blatt if LeBron James had spoken up and fought for Ty Lue, which he didn't do. So you had to deal with Blatt for a year and some games before they ultimately got rid of him and inserted Ty Lue in there, and then they won the championship. Then you got the Lakers with Luke Walton, who LeBron James did not, he inherited. He didn't pick him. But then you had something to do with Frank Vogel being there. You had something to do with Darvin Ham being there. I'm not going to even get into the fact that I don't like the fact that he didn't speak up for the brother. That would have been nice. Darvin Ham, in 2 years, take you to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, you would think you go to the Western Conference Final last year, this year you get bounced out in the first round, but both losses were to the Denver Nuggets, who's universally recognized up to this point, up before Saturday, as the best team in basketball. So I'd have done that. All right, I'd have fought for Darvin Ham. But we knew from the time that Anthony Davis spoke out about how discombobulated and disorganized they were following their Game 2 loss in Denver. We knew the days were numbered for Darvin Ham. We knew that. That's what Anthony Davis did on purpose.
So you heard what Stephen A. Smith had to say. Ladies and gentlemen, when he said what he said about Kendrick Perkins the other day, about him having, I was very surprised by that. But we knew this already. Or at least we've been speculating about this. Because of all of these people that we have in media that sit up there every single day and twerk it up all over the screen, knock over people's drinks, run up and down the hallway, slapping each other with honey, hollering, "Goat James, Goat James, Goat James." These people just can't help it. And then what really pisses them off is that when you try to walk away from them, they grab you by the wrist and try to pull you to pull them on the ground and start twerking with them. And they get mad when you ain't when you ain't up there twerking it up with them. It's like, yo, bro, I don't want no honey, man. I'm good. I get that you like his beard. I'm good. I don't need no LeBron James bed sheets. Like your man, I'm good, son. I'm good. Let me live. They just can't help it. They gotta twerk it up. Knocking over coffee cups, spilling drinks all over the place, disrupting the peace, waking up people at night, because they just gotta twerk. They just cannot stop gyrating all over the damn screen. You listen to Nick Wright, you have to hold your television down because of how much twerking he be doing. One of these days, you're going to see Kevin Wilde just ball up a piece of paper and throw it at his twerking, but it probably gets stuck to his face with all that honey that he be rubbing all over his body talking about LeBron. You can't take these people serious. You just can't. You just cannot take these people seriously. And what is happening is that Kendrick Perkins is reaching the point where it's like, yo, bro, I'm good. Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I don't think Kendrick Perkins is viewing LeBron like, oh, LeBron James. I think he's viewing him as somebody he knew from his childhood. It's like, yo, bro, you bugging right now. Forget about the fact that you are who you are. Man to man, you bugging. Like, I don't like your moves. I don't like the moves you be making. That's what I'm calling out. That's what's beginning to irritate. That's what Chris Broussard said to Nick Wright just the other day. He said that, listen, no one is saying that, you know, it isn't joint blame or whatever it is with the Lakers situation with Darvin Ham. He said what makes people get aggravated is LeBron's refusal to take any accountability or responsibility. As the leader, you should be the first one to step up to the plate and say, hey, listen, we messed up as a group. And he's saying all too often, LeBron is running and hiding and ducking and hiding under the desk. It wasn't me. And that is what's annoying Kendrick Perkins. I think he's beginning to get annoyed with the person because of these moves. And when you see a person, a staunch LeBron James supporter, that used to say, oh, LeBron is the GOAT, and all, it was Kendrick Perkins talking about he the GOAT. For him to get to that point, he's like, yo, bro, I can't take it no more, man. I can't take it. And it also tells me that there's a lot of stuff that has happened behind the scenes that you and I don't know about. Had Stephen A. Smith not said what he said on ESPN First Take, I would have never known that. He just took us behind the curtain. I never knew any of this. I never knew. But Kendrick Perkins has been getting irritated with LeBron over the last few weeks. He's been getting irritated with the passive aggression. People are beginning to see through this. It's beginning to become too much. Too much. Then now you have staunch supporters, zealots. Some of y'all wonder what is a zealot. You ever played Halo 2? You know them dudes? They be running around with them big ass lightsabers, them swords. They be jumping out of the clock, jumping out of the like just disappear and appear. They will chase you. If them dudes catch you, they will hunt you down for the rest of your life. Those people, that's how the Nick Wrights and these boys be acting on television. These dudes. He used to be one of them. He's like, nah, I can't take it no more. I can't deal with this no more. I can't support this. That's Kendrick Perkins doing that, saying that. So these are my thoughts, man. What I want to know from you guys, what do you think about today's show? What do you think about what was said? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.